In this lesson, we are going to explore the Mare Management Mare Records, which is a centralized location where users can find all active mares, donor mares only, and recipient mares only based on tools and settings. The first suggestion here would be for you guys to try to use the list settings, where you can customize the columns presentation if you don't like the default presentation that comes with the program. You can customize the columns width and distribution, as well as the sort criteria. Another thing that you can do over here is just to hover the mouse on the column titles separator, which changes the cursor image like this, and then you can simply drag and drop, and the program should remember the width you put for each column. One of the most basic tasks that we are going to do here is, imagine you are in the beginning of breeding season and you would like to go over your entire herd of mares. By the way, the mares to be present here, it's going to be only active mares. Now, the rescheduling date, you will be able to pick the check boxes over here, and in the beginning of the season you can say to warm up and start going through the process with all your mares in the herd. If you are doing the list for tomorrow, you can just leave for tomorrow, or if you're doing early in the morning before the day gets started, you can change the date and build the list for the same day if that's what you want to do. Rescheduling the mares is very easy. So the first process you're going to do is to set up the date. You're going to put the mares in your daily worksheets, and then you start checking the boxes to select the mares. As you can see here, this column shows you the date the mares are scheduled for and the last time they have been seen, as well as the record for the last notation in their records, in their files. So in my case here, I'm grabbing the mares, selecting all the mares that are NAs, and I'm going to put them, all these mares here for today. If you notice, I'm going to go up to this block here. I'm going to leave the rest of these ones here not set yet. And here at this point, I'm going to say, okay, the date is correct. I have picked my NA mares, and I'm going to do the scheduling. Click on this button. It double checks for the date I have set, and I say yes. Double confirmation, yes. It refreshes the date, and you're going to see now that the NAs now are with a date for being rescheduled for. This indicates that the mares with 1030 are now present in my daily worksheet for me to start with my palpations. Just going to use this button here, which is just a shortcut to the daily worksheet, so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to click on this button, and if I click palpation only, you're going to see that the mares that I have set for today are here present, waiting for the palpation to, process to start in Wise Option. In another e-learning section, I'm going to show you how to use this. Another hint that I can give you guys is to easily to select is if you check the first one, from that point on, I'm going to put my mouse here on this corner, and from this point on I can simply use my arrow down on the keyboard so I can select the ones that I want, and simply use, the check boxes for the ones that I want. But you can navigate with your arrows as well to select the mirror. Now, if the last line, which is showing here, doesn't tell you much, like in this case, you can double click on that row and it will, on a new tab, open the entire records for that mirror so you can take a look at what is in that mirror file. And you keep doing this process, you keep moving and forward, and you keep accessing. Right here you see that the very last palpation was on 2017, and if I click here to see all dates, if I move it up, the actual last palpation on 2017 is what the other notations on the Mare record were about drugs and procedures performed, and that will not be caught in this case. So today we had an overview over the Mare records, as well as how to use list settings, use the changing date, and schedule mares for daily worksheets so you can choose mares for palpation. Thanks for watching.